chances are that they might act so weird that I might have to judge that person in a different spectrum, because it is so unnatural and so overwhelmingly shocking responses that people give to completely regular children. Most of the times you can see the pity in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Yeah.
So that
Yeah, exactly.
क्या होगा, अरे क्या होगा, उसने दिया है जन्म इधर, तुम कौन होते हो क्या होगा सोचने वाले, तुम अपना करो.
Right. So exactly after about a year, I have the opportunity to sit again with Mr. Amole Gupte, the director, writer, actor. He wears a lot of hats. Now we've had the Art Unbound exhibition last year. 2.0 is being held this year, which Mr. Amole Gupte was here to inaugurate. It is basically paintings by neurodivergent children and adults and young adults. Mr. Gupte was the chief guest over there. So first of all, and that also he's just had, I've been told, a cataract operation, and still he made it for us. So thank you so much for coming. And first of all, what did you think about the exhibition to start off with?
The exhibition is mind-blowing because I've been a painter myself. I fed my family for more than 12 years as a painter, and I've understood the renaissance of art. And after having understood that, and after having seen how networking pitches up an artist and his or her price in the market, which might not be connected with art at all. So when you see a neurodivergent mind at work without these missives of financial gain and profit, so then that would be the purest form of art. It's like art for itself. And that I celebrate. I celebrate that aspect of children's honest expression, be it poetry, be it painting, be it enactment, be it drama. It baffles me that the adult community doesn't pay heed to the purity of children's expression, and always, as they say in Hindi, बच्चों में काट देते हैं. तो ये तो वाहियात स्वभाव हुआ proud वर्ग का. And somewhere the adult should understand that the child is the father of the man.
In fact, you were mentioning you started off on a similar note when you were giving your speech downstairs, and I was standing with one or two other people, and they were telling me that what a genuine thing he's saying. The whole aspect about whether it is art, whether it is anything, the networking is such a common term nowadays, right? It's become a catchphrase, and how to network, catch the right people, make your contacts, etc. And that's what you said, that the honesty which the children downstairs, the artists downstairs have, that is not part of it at all. It is just a talent which is on display, and that's it. There's no posturing or pitching, etc. But last year, when I had spoken to you, you had spoken a lot about the involvement of let's say differently abled or neurodivergent children, etc. in schools and even in other matters in different fields of life in the last 1 year. I mean, according to me, no real significant change has taken place. But have you seen anything change in 1 year? Are we at the same position right now? What would you like to say about that?
Until you see that sunrise of inclusion in regular society, I would still be waiting for that sunrise. It has not. That sun has not dawned. Because in that sunlight, I would see all children together, whatever their difference, and empathetic to each other and learning from each other. A child with neurodivergent slant might be able to show you some genius in music, which maybe a chartered accountant, sharp child might learn from. Why steal that opportunity away from that normal child by keeping him or her away from the special child? Because finally every child is special. So the day the world understands it in its true form. Because as I told you the last time, there is a paradise called Besant Montessori School,
Yes.
where Auntie Dolly Wadia kind of exercised this non-difference, this non-judgmental existence of children, all together, one for all for one. And it greatly benefited every child. So now, because we are forming different kinds of clubs where this will not mix with that, will not mix with that, be it financial, be it intellectual, be it resources, be it non-resource, until the society does not breathe together, because the air is the same. Yours might be air conditioned, might not be, but the air is the same. So until we all breathe that same air, we have to just wait for that sunrise.
The next question is, it's not something which I had over here, but talking with you, this is something which I wanted to ask. You would be the best person actually to answer it. For the normal human being who's just so disassociated, I would say, with neurodivergent individuals, whether it is children or adults, in their normal life, if they are coming across them, is there a certain way you feel that they behave which they should not? A. And B, what more can be done by general individuals to include them more in society? Is it spending more time with them, voluntary work, or what? What is missing? What is lacking according to you?
What would be lacking in that person but intellect when he or she becomes rubaru with a neurodivergent element in front of them? Chances are that they might act so weird that I might have to judge that person in a different spectrum, because it is so unnatural and so overwhelmingly shocking responses that people give to completely regular children. You need not have the same beat playing throughout. So when you are celebrating difference, then your mind also grows to that difference. So any what you call normal society person who gets freaked out when encountering, I understand your question, when they encounter people who they imagine are of a different subset and not of the same universe. And how silly of them to think that it is the same universe. So it is not some separate subset where you encounter and you run away, you turn your face away, you don't know how to react to that person. So the more you get acclimatized to the entire universe and accept all beings and things, from trees to animals to birds to human beings, then the day you respect everything, it will come naturally to you. There doesn't need to be some volunteering or some special classes to, orient you to. It would be a waste of time, because enlightenment should come from within. How to interact. You're not doing that person a favor. Most of the times, you can see the pity in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Yeah.
So that,
yeah, exactly.
क्या होगा? अरे क्या होगा? उसने दिया है जन्म इधर. तुम कौन होते हो क्या होगा सोचने वाले? तुम अपना करो. So judgment is not a very and it should be restricted to the courthouse. Yeah.
You gave 2-3 such very nice quotes even last time. I remember that. My last question, because I wanted to keep it focused on this issue really. Would you like to comment on the fact that, let's say, Australia has banned social media for children under 16? Should a similar thing happen for children in India, or just monitoring by parents and adults? Would you want to say anything on that?
Australians are also behaving like adults and thinking on behalf of children.
Okay.
It's judgmental, I feel. So if you want to ban, ban it across age. What is good for the father is good for the son. What is good for the mother is good for the daughter. Take that as a paradigm. आपके घर में अगर कोई वो प्रैक्टिस नहीं करता, हार्ड डिजिटल यूसेज, तो बाहर से इन्फ्लुएंस आएगा ना बच्चे का. तो कहाँ से आया? तो बोला मेरे सब दोस्त यूज करते हैं. उनको औजार किसने दिलाया? डिवाइस. बच्चे ने तो खरीदा नहीं, ना बनाया. So it's all adults. So the adults have created this monster for profit. Now the monster has escaped the bottle. Now we are saying अब बच्चों पे वो करो, बंद करो. अरे बच्चे क्या होते हैं और आप क्या हैं? तो आप वो कर सकते हो दिन रात, तो बच्चा नहीं कर सकता. बच्चा देख रहा है, बोल रहा है अरे वो कर सकती है मेरी माँ, मैं क्यों नहीं कर सकती, मैं क्यों नहीं कर सकता. यहाँ तो महायुद्ध शुरू हो जाएगा. आइडिया इज दैट a wholesome society will not encourage only this kind of usage or this kind of frantic I, me, myself selfie. तो जिस दिन वो सेल्फी डिजॉल्व होगा तो वो अडल्ट भी डिजॉल्व होगा और चाइल्ड भी डिजॉल्व होगा. देन यू विल फाइंड योर आंसर ऑफ अ हेल्दी सोसाइटी. कोई बच्चा इंडियन क्लासिकल म्यूजिक सीख रहा है, कोई बच्चा कथक सीख रहा है, कोई पेंटिंग सीख रहा है. उस समय तो उतना ही है 24 घंटे का. इसके बीच में हाउ यू प्लान योर लाइफ एंड क्या सुख मिलता है आपको फ्रॉम दैट लाइफ इज द हेल्थ ऑफ द सोसाइटी. तो ये सब बच्चों को ये ना करें, वो ना करें और बड़े अपने मूड में करते रहें, ये बच्चे कैसे बर्दाश्त कर पाएंगे? फिर और एक जोर ज़बरदस्ती होगी उन पर, वो अच्छा नहीं लगेगा उनको, मैं कह सकता हूँ.
That's all I have to ask you for today. But before I let you go, I just want to say something. If you've seen the last interview which we did with Mr. Gupte and today, the only thing which I want to say on record is the world is definitely a better place because of this gentleman. Number one. Number two, I see a lot of other people, coming on panel discussions and TV and airing their views and stuff like that, which is wonderful. But my request to you is, you would be one of the people, if you come on more panel discussions or your voice is heard more often, you would actually be doing a service to the country because of the kind of things which you say. So that is a compliment. And on that note, thank you so much for coming to the exhibition today, and in spite of the cataract and all of that stuff, and take care, and I will see you again next year hopefully. Yeah,
Of course.
yeah,
That's a given.
done. Thank you so much.
Thank you.